Yo, what's going on, guys? KG Presents back out with another video, and today I'm here with some fantasy basketball players I think you should add off the waiver wire this season. So now we are here on week 3 for fantasy basketball here. We got a fun slate of games tonight. Harden's actually going to be making his debut, so that's definitely a key to watch out for, but that's not what we're talking about today. We're going to be talking about some fantasy basketball players that you should add onto your team from the waiver wire. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get into the video and let's get started. So the first player I think you should add onto your roster is Malik Monk. So he's been getting a couple more minutes here a game following the injury to De'Aaron Fox. However, he's been doing really well regardless here, averaging 15 points a game this year, 5 assists, just shy of 3 3-pointers made, and he's also averaging over a block a game, which is very rare from the guard position. Malik Monk can surely score with the best of them. He's shooting an amazing 3-point percentage so far this year. He can shoot the lights out of the ball here, and especially with De'Aaron Fox out, and even when De'Aaron Fox is back onto the Kings roster here, which still be soon, but Monk's going to be playing heavy minutes either way. Look to add Malik Monk onto your roster here, shoot lights out from 3, and hopefully get you that extra block a game from the guard position. Next up, we have Dillon Brooks from the Houston Rockets. So far this season is averaging 18 points a game with 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1.6 steals a game. He's playing heavy minutes so far this year, 35 minutes a game, and I look for that to continue the rest of the season here. I don't really see any issues why it wouldn't. His last game, he had 26 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, and a steal across 38 minutes of action. He's been absolutely lights out from 3 so far this season, hitting 12 out of his 20 attempts from beyond the arc. Now, while that is unsustainable here, and I don't expect that to continue, his scoring range around 18 points a game, 17-18 this year, honestly, I think he can realistically do for the rest of the season here. So between those statistics, he's going to be playing heavy minutes every single night. I definitely look to add Dillon Brooks onto your roster here, and hopefully he can make a difference onto your team. Next up, we have Grant Williams from the Dallas Mavericks. He's averaging 15 points a game this year with 5 rebounds. And while that doesn't truly strike out to you or anything here, he's been shooting exceptionally well this season here. He's the 3rd leading scorer while co-leading team in made threes so far this season here. He's actually averaging 17 points over his last 4 games this season here, especially games with Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic. They're not playing well or something. Grant Williams is actually going to be heavily relied on to score here. He's had a 4-year, $53 million contract as part of a sign and trade from the Celtics in this offseason here. And honestly, he's playing heavy minutes too, so he's definitely going to be huge for the Dallas Mavericks this upcoming season here. And while he's definitely not going to be scoring like 25 points every single game here, the minutes are clearly there. He's a great 3-point shooter here, and I'd go out and add him if possible onto your roster. Next up, we have Goga Bitadze from the Orlando Magic. Following the injury to Wendell Carter Jr., who will be back in roughly 3 weeks from today, Goga got the start in that game, and he's had 10 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, and 5 blocks in 26 minutes against the Lakers. Now, obviously, the 5 blocks definitely aren't going to be sustainable, but usually when Goga does start here, whether that's be for the Orlando Magic or when he was with the Pacers, he usually averages about like 12 points, 6-7 rebounds, and 2 blocks a game, which is very solid here. So he's definitely a short-term add by any means. He's definitely not going to be a long-term addition onto your roster here. But while Wendell Carter Jr. is down with injury, be sure to add Goga onto your roster here. He's definitely going to be putting up minutes. Now, obviously, there's the question about is Mo Wagner going to be getting his minutes? And that's a fair question. Wagner definitely is going to be getting minutes as well. But with the Orlando Magic starting Goga in the first game with Wendell's absence here, and at the moment I'm recording this, Goga is going to start again tonight. The minutes are definitely going to be Goga's over more Wagner's for this current stretch of time, so be sure to add him to your roster if you're able to. Next up is Dorian Finney-Smith from the Brooklyn Nets. So far this year he's averaging 15 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and he's doing pretty well for the Brooklyn Nets. He's playing heavy minutes here, especially after the Claxton injury here, over roughly around 33, 34 minutes a game here. He's also shooting incredible from 3 at this point in the season here. And while some of those numbers are definitely unsustainable, like Dillon Brooks, he's getting the minutes. He's clearly going to be playing heavy minutes for the Brooklyn Nets this season here. Honestly, I don't really expect these minutes to go down here until Claxton or Cam Johnson come back. But until those 2 players come back, Dorian Finney-Smith Jr. is going to be a great addition onto your roster. So if you all enjoyed the video, please try to like, subscribe for future content. I'll see you next time. Hopefully these players I have listed today are going to help you towards winning your fantasy basketball championship.